Hi guys, welcome back. If this is the first one of my YouTube videos that you've watched, thank you very much for being here. Please watch to the end, you might learn a thing or two. If this is not your first time watching one of my videos, thank you very much for your continued support. It means a hell of a lot to me that there's actually people out there willing to take times out of the day to watch me talk about my experiences in bodybuilding and diet. So, this video is the first in my first series, which is going to be aimed at beginners. If you're a beginner and you don't really know what to do in terms of diet or training or supplements or anything like that, this series will be for you. That's the main points of what I'm going to be talking about, and this series will probably be entirely released by this time next week. If you're not a beginner, then there's no harm in watching to the end. You might learn a thing or two, you might remember something that you'd forgotten, but most of all I would appreciate if you'd watch it to the end and just leave me a bit of feedback, see if I'm going wrong with something that I'm saying, or if there's something that I can do better. So the main talking point of this video is diet. Now, diet and results and training, they go hand in hand. You need each one to be good. When I started off getting into bodybuilding and so on, which was about 3 years ago now, I did what was in essence a dirty bulk. Now, if you don't know what a dirty bulk is, it basically means you consume about, at the time I was 85 kilos, so I was at about 2,800 calories, something like that, but I would have been eating about 3,500 or so, which it's an increase in calories, which means that my body has more energy and so on, but it wasn't high protein, it wasn't the right nutrients. I was just eating whatever I wanted. And now with that, one of the side effects is I packed on a lot of fat, because I did it for 2 years, which is 2 years of pure dirty bulk. I put on tons of fat, and it's really hard to burn that fat off. So basically just go into a lean bulk straight away. Bulk for as long as you want, as long as you feel you need. There's no point in cutting straight away unless you have some quality muscle to show for it. So build some muscle, maybe 6 to 8 months, however long you need to do it. Build your muscle and then do a cut. Cut until you're at a level that you're happy with. Don't just cut for 10 weeks and then you might be happy with the results, you might not be, so you might stop then. Don't stop then. If you want to get lean, get lean. Cut as much as you have to. If you have to cut for 6 months, cut for 6 months. For those of you who don't know the basic diet formula, it's 1 gram of protein per lean body weight, 1 gram of carbohydrates per lean body weight, and 0.5 grams of fat per pound of lean body weight. To get your lean body weight, what you're going to need is a pair of body fat calipers, which you can get off My Protein, which I think for around a $5, if even a $5. And then when you get those, there's an online site called Scooby's Workshop, and there's a body mass index calculator up there. I've used this before, it's accurate, it gives me good results, and it tells me a lot about how I have to structure my diet and so on. So you take the 3 measurements with the body fat caliper, which is on your chest, on your stomach, and then midway down your leg. Once you have that, you feed in all the information into this site. If you just search on Google Scooby's body fat calculator, it'll come straight up then. Feed on that information in, and then you'll get your lean body mass. My lean body mass as of when I started my cut was about 185 to 190 pounds. It was in or around that. So once I started cutting, I went with 200 grams of protein, because I don't want to lose muscle on this cut. I want to maintain my muscle mass. I don't want to lose muscle and fat. Just fat is what I want to go. So I have 200 grams of protein. In terms of fats, 70 grams. Most of my fats I'm getting through vegetables, fish, stuff like that. All healthy sources of fat. Carbohydrates, I have a limit of 100. Now, I don't always hit 100 grams of carbohydrates. I'd say on average I'd hit around 40 grams per day. You do not need to do a low carb diet when you start bulking. You need the extra carbs. So again, you need to feed this in to the body fat calculator and so on, work out how many carbs you need, and then from there you're able to structure your diet. In order to track your diet, there's two methods that you can use. There's number one, an app on your phone called MyFitnessPal. I use this, it's convenient, it's easy, and it's very, very helpful to you. Basically, it allows you to log your food throughout the day, it allows you to log water, it allows you to log training. It has the calories up top, how many you have left. If you buy the premium version, which I have, which is around 50 quid or so, with that version you're allowed to set yourself daily goals. So I have the daily goals of 200 grams of protein, 70 grams of fats, and 100 grams of carbohydrates. There's a barcode function on the app as well, so you don't need to search for the foods. You just find the barcode, scan it, and it'll come up on the screen. You will need a scales for the diet just in order to get the most accurate measurements. You don't want to eyeball things. You don't want to go by what it says in the package. You need to weigh things in order to get the best possible results. Second method you can use, you will need a scales for it again, but you can write things down. Now, I don't use this one. I don't write my food down, mainly because I don't always have the time. Sometimes I'm in college for a long day. Sometimes life gets in the way. It's not convenient for me. I won't always have my diary on me, but I will always have my phone on me. The diary, it has a few different uses. I mean, for one, you can use this to track your diet and so on. Secondly, you can use it to track your training, your numbers you hit, your weight and so on. I have a diary, I use it for YouTube video ideas and my weight. Now the weight is something that's very helpful, because back at Christmas when I came back up to Galway, straight away I went into the gym, weighed myself dry, which is dry, for those of you who don't know what that is. Dry weighing is before you eat in a day. You fast for the 8 hours you're sleeping, and then you go in, you weigh yourself. That's your actual body weight there. That's the measurements you go by. So I went in, I weighed myself as 103 kilos dry. As of Wednesday just gone, I am now 98 kilos dry, which again, seeing progress contributes hugely to the mindset of training. If you don't see the progress, or if you don't see numbers changing, stuff like that, you're going to start beginning to doubt yourself, and you need to constantly have a forward, positive outlook on training. You can't go in and have a good training session if you're in a bad mood, or if you didn't get enough sleep. You didn't get enough sleep, get up, have some breakfast later in the day, have a 2-3 hour power nap, get some coffee into you, go train. That's pretty much this video. Now, you made it this far, thank you very much. If you have any feedback, leave it in the comment box below. Please leave a like as well. Also, I will leave the link to my Instagram in the comment box below, so head over there, check it out, and I will be posting nutritional information and training information up there a lot more frequently now. So you can head over there, you can check it out. Don't be afraid to follow me. If you have any ideas for YouTube videos, don't be afraid to leave a comment here. Don't be afraid to leave a comment on my Instagram, or even send me a direct message on my Instagram. Whatever you do, just get in touch with me. I'm always looking for new ideas. I have a good idea for the next maybe 10 videos or so what I'm going to do. But as always, if you just say to me, look, I want you to do a video on this, or could you do a video on this, I'll do it straight away. No problem at all. I don't mind what it is. Just give me some information, get in touch with me, interact with me. I don't bite sometimes. But anyways, guys, made it this far, thank you very much. And the next video in this series will be up on Wednesday. So again, the link will be in my Instagram and so on. So just click in, have a look, check it out, leave me some feedback. Until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching.